Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Media Picker. I am a part-time reseller on eBay and Mercari, specializing in media-related products, teaching people how to resell online. If it's something you might be interested in learning about, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. So today is a haul video for you. This is a lot I got off eBay. There's only one reason why I bought it, in part because I got a 15% off coupon or offer. A guy sent me an offer for like 15% off. I'm like, looking at the lot, I'm like, yeah, I don't need it, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll make some money off it. So I spent a total of $54 out the door. That's shipping and everything. I'll share my screen, show what I got. I've got a couple sold comps and stuff. I'll pull through. We'll look at a couple of the physical copies here. I don't know. He's got packaged in here sideways, so I can't see it without pulling one out and looking to see what the frick it is. So we'll play a guessing game and try and find the ones I actually want to look at, which may or may not be easy. But I'm skipping through this. This is one right here. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the lot. 54 CDs, 54, 6 out the door, so basically $1 a piece. They're going to be 6 and they're going to be $1, just to balance everything out when I do the inventory. And we'll go ahead and start. I'm just going to show you row by row, so a whole lot there. It's easier to see it this way. And so if we start looking, Jennifer, is there some R&B? I've got Jennifer Hudson. I think I've got some other stuff of hers I can line up. Barbara Streisand, she's pretty much worthless, and she put in a lot for like dirt cheap. Pantera, Volvo Display Power, Kimmy Hayes, Simply Live. Bon Jovi will be lotted up. More Barbara Streisand will be lotted up. Shanti's R&B lotted up. Jennifer Hudson, pretty much same thing. I got 2 of hers, so I'll be locked together. At least some Avril Lavigne, Jennifer Lopez. I got some more of her in here also. Mariah Carey, Pat Benatar. Stuff that's pretty common, but stuff that will sell. Did the Last Dance soundtrack, Keisha Cole, Whitney Houston, and again, Whitney Houston will be a lot. Alicia Keys, so that's a lot. Tony Braxton will go in a lot. Usually say Mars to try to do a lot of this stuff. At Boy George, best of it, probably list on its own, make a little money off it. Cinderella, Long Cold Winter, probably either go on its own or listed in a lot of Cinderella or Hair Metal CDs. Sade, I've got a couple from Sade. They'll be lotted together. Last one, Easy E, that's going to be listed on its own. It's obviously a little Lita Ford again. I'll be lotted Hair Metal. More Jennifer Lopez, Motley Crue again. I'll be a lot of Motley Crue stuff. Just decent stuff. Overall, looks to be in decent shape. I have not actually looked at physical copies of the CDs to see how trash they are. I think this was listed in good condition. Yeah, but just smart. If you're selling a big lot of CDs, you kind of want to downplay it for sure, because if you're selling a lot of CDs, 50 plus, you're going to have ones that are going to be either way up as in quality, and you're the ones that are going to be way down. So good's kind of like the minimum you kind of want to go with. This is spotless. So the first thing I'm going to show you, first of all, there is no comp for. I'll take this off the screen just for a moment. No sold comps on this. Kimmy Hayes, Simply Live. I can name my own price on this, more or less. So that's very cool. It's nice and clean. 2002 release. I'll do a little more research on it, but as of right now, that's kind of a good sign. This, I think the case is wrong. I don't remember Pantera, Volvo Display of Power being released in a purple jewel case. Now I know Cinderella, Still Climbing was released in a purple jewel case. Not this. Maybe it was. I don't know. I'll have to look and check that out. But this will be. I've got a Pantera CD or 2 still left that's not lotted or anything, so I'll probably lot this with that. Or if I don't, I'll list it on its own. It will sell. It will sell quickly if I price it right. I'll make a few bucks off it. Again, I paid $1 a piece for these. What else in here? Very Best of Great White again will be lotted up with our Hair Metal more than likely. Maybe I might do a Best of Hair Metal lot, a couple CDs. Needs cleaning, nothing bad. It's only worth like $1 or $2 profit on its own, so nothing to all lot together. This one's got a little value. What conditions this in? Slaughter Live. This can probably be listed on its own. I do have some other slaughter. I probably want that with, but it would just be safe. Shanties is a special edition. So, Elite Four Missy Gray. Sorry, I'm skipping through these to try and find the ones that I really want to see. There's one. Probably should have done this before I hit record, but you know, hindsight's 2020. Josh Grove will be listed a lot. Let me check the finish of this Cinderella Awful Winter. But right now the artwork's kind of dented. This is pretty clean, not bad. It's BMG edition. Great album. Hair metal, blues, real bluesy. Just he's got an awesome, great raspy voice. He doesn't have that as much anymore. He's just had throat surgery. But great album if you're interested in checking out some hair metal. Is this a single? No, I didn't know it was a digital. Okay, this here what I'm looking for. I'm looking for one more. It should be coming up. Better be. The very last one. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and go to another screen here. We'll reshare this. And I'll show you approximately what I kind of pulled out that has some good. There might be another one or two that might surprise me a little bit, but other than that, this is kind of the general gist of these here. So the Cure Wish, not worth a whole lot. There's 80 sold. Let me ignore the first one. $3.98 free delivery. That's just stupid. $3-4 pretty consistently. If you look here in the middle, these are all like $3 or $4 basically. They can go a little higher off check condition. If it's higher condition, if it's considered like new or like a VG plus type rating, I'll definitely grade it up a little bit. Might be able to list it probably for $4.98, take offers, and they'll probably sell for $3.50, $4. It's probably where it's going to end up being. The Slaughter one, kind of briefly mentioned. Stick It Live, $3.99 sold there. $5.50, $12.90 now. $12.99. That's like an outlier in my opinion on that. It's $4 and $6 probably is where that's going to probably land also. Okay, well, what that pulled. Easy. I believe I have this in my collection already, so this will be for sale, or maybe not. This is pretty beat up. Yeah, this may not be for sale. The artwork is completely, the booklet is completely waterlogged. As far as damage, is just horrible. This is pretty scratched up. Unfortunately, this is one I was hoping to be able to sell. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be written off, which is kind of disappointing. But happens when you buy large lots. Kind of comes with the territory, so it's a risk. So you just kind of take the calculated risk. If one of these doesn't come up great, then is this lot going to be worth it? I'm still going to make money off this. It's not that I'm not going to make any money on this. So the next one I'm going to show you is, we're skipping easy. It was like, $5-6 CD probably. So Ever Levine live acoustic. I've sold this before. Don't remember what I sold it for. It's been a couple of years since I've come across. This is the one you don't see very common. It's a six-track live acoustic. It does need cleaning. Not bad though. Sorry, it's late. I'm recording this at 10:30 at night. You can see the comps here. Okay, first of all, I'm going to ignore the one that sold for $99. No case. So again, that's not obviously what I have. Very good 1 disc 3. I mean, comps are everywhere, but if you start looking here, 1205 free delivery, $12.99 new, 18 used. That was just 2 weeks ago from my recording this video. $20.99. So it's kind of all over the place. I think I remember this being like a $12 to $15 CD back when I sold it previously. So it's like current market. So I'm gonna go off that also. And the first one I believe I saw is right here. $19.81 plus ship. And then, so I'm going to probably try and shoot for this for like $17.98, take offers and sell it cheaper than anybody else, and try and maybe set like a new market price on it. And if I have the cheapest one at the time that sells that quick, then that's a win-win for me also, because buyers going to look for the cheapest one. I'm still going to make some pretty good profit off it, paying $1 for it. And the last one here that's got some really good value is this one. I actually just sold this recently, and I'll show you what I sold on here because it actually is still on here. I've sold it within the last 90 days. London After Midnight Psycho Magnets. Now, the first one I got was I bought a lot of CDs off my cousin for, I think, like 30 cents a piece. This was in there. Actually, this is in decent shape. Artwork's a little beat up. It's got like a little crease. I can probably bend it back a little bit, kind of make it a little bit better. Back cover artwork's clean. Case is pretty scratched. I'll replace the case. It's also cracked. So this is London After Midnight Psycho Magnet. Here's the physical copy. Again, there is a crease along the left side here. I can probably bend it the other way a little bit and kind of maybe make it less of a crease. Sold cops. $19.99 free delivery. $30. $37.38. This one is mine. This is the one I sold. June 20th. 2 weeks ago, approximately. $49.49 rare. And this is a stock photo that was probably sold by Zuber. Let's see if I'm correct. I'll tell you a second. In fact, I'll show you. Look at this. I am right. So the other one that sold for $49.49 is Zuber. This person, more than likely, and I've said this in many videos before, of course, I'm not 100%, allegedly, is a drop shipper, which is the way they do it. Is I don't know any of that, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just like calling it out every once in a while. And so let's look at current market, because right now that 37.30 looks nice to me again. I don't remember where current market is. There might be one for 20. Let's look. Maybe not. Come on. Not on here. There are none currently on eBay. That bodes well for me, because I'm going to probably throw this up again for about the same price I had before, but probably $1 or $2 more, maybe $44.98, $49.98. Might be pushing it a little bit because of the artwork. However, if I can get this crease kind of bent back a little bit the other way. I mean, you guys try to bend it back a little bit. I mean, I'm actually trying to do this on camera at least a little bit, just trying to make it not so creasing the other way though either. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this? How do you fix artwork if you can? Or if someone would actually suggest ironing it out. I highly doubt that, but okay, that actually looks a little better. I mean, there's still a notable crease either way you look at it, but I'm gonna probably throw it $44.98. If this sells in the Evergreen, there's my profit on the entire lot of everything else. The rest of it's just pure profit. So, despite the ED kind of being probably not salvageable to be sold, I think I'll do one of the other stuff once I got the one that doesn't have a market for it. So I'll kind of name my own price. We'll see where that one goes moving forward. But that's all I got. Questions, comments, anything? Feel free to throw in the chat. If you got anything out of the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Click the like button, which also does help me out. And then click the bell for future notifications to other videos just like this. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.